Hello, this is heidiGFX and today I'm gonna be showing you how I draw Snowball from The Secret Life of Pets. I wasn't really sure which bunny I wanted to draw, so I asked for help on my Facebook page and Snowball won. I start with the big shapes first for the head, the body, and the ears. And as you can see, the head, the easiest way to imagine it would be like a diamond shape, but with the corners rounded. Then I start adding lines just to mark the center for the face, where the nose will go and the line on which the eyes will go. You always start with the bigger shapes and then add the smaller ones. I'm using white because it will be easier to see on the colored paper. Try not to press hard because you don't want to ruin the tooth of the paper. It's the roughness that really helps keep the color in place. Long ears, really small body. When I stop drawing for a while and start looking at what I did, it's so I can measure or eyeball the distance from one line to another. After I draw in white pencil, I start using a gray brush pen, a cool gray brush pen, to add the darks in small strokes. This way the shadows are there to start with, and you have less things to worry about as you go. Add in his arms, tiny arms. And tail. He's so adorable. I want one. One of the schools that we went to was so cool. They had a small zoo in it, and there were bunnies in it. So I had this favorite bunny, and it was all white, but it had red eyes. Not sure if this is a rabbit type. And I would go feed him when I can. Now I'm adding the cast shadow, the shadow that the bunny casts on the ground. And save the black brush pen or any black colors for very few areas. You don't want to overuse black. Now I start to use pastel colors. This one is a hard pastel color, the square one. Color the tongue, nose, ears, and the lips. Add in a darker tone. And some pinks. Blues for his eyes, and then start adding the white fur in short strokes. Don't push too hard because you don't want to ruin the paper. If you damage the paper, it won't hold more color. Don't color everything white, only the parts or the areas where the light hits. Even if you don't have pastel colors, try to get a similar feeling, a similar effect using your colored pencils. And you can use the side of the pastel color to cover more area. The round one here is a soft pastel color. So when I remove the paper, like when you can't see it, that's because I either look at it in the mirror or I flip it over. This allows me to spot any mistakes and make sure everything is good to go. You should do this more often. Using again the brush pen to add more definition. I'm adding blues and lavender colors. You want to vary the tones, using one color for everything. It's not really bad, but sometimes you want to add more. Now I'm using a navy blue pastel color. Add more definition, because especially around the eye area, this thing got all kind of smudged up. Kinda smudged. After adding the navy blue and just restoring some definition to the drawing, I will then add a simple background. Just to tie everything together. You don't want to overdo it. Adding more color to the eyes. And now I'll take a photo of this and take it to Photoshop. And here we are in Photoshop. I still want to preserve the drawing feeling, the sketchy feeling, so I'm only going to be adding very few details here. Let's start with adding some whites here. Very few short strokes. They don't need to go in the same direction. Keep him fluffy looking and adorable. Here. You on his hands, some on his body here, still short strokes. And for his tail, you know what, just keep the ones on the tail shorter. I'm undoing strokes. I'm using a Wacom tablet to draw, and a pen. So this pen can can sense the pressure of your hand, so I can do this. You don't really want to be doing this, because then it would kind of look like a cutout. You'll be killing it. Just some on his foot here, little tiny foot. Okay, very little on his ears. I don't want really people looking at his ears more than his face. Okay, now the eyes, because they are the window to his Miserable soul. Okay. Now his eyes. Because they are the window to his soul. And I want to show you something here. Let me grab a black pastel color here. So we're gonna be doing the eyes next, the pupils and eyes. So I wanted to explain something here. So this is the eye. Okay. And this is the pupil in the middle. So here the light is coming from this direction. Here. From this direction. Here. So what happens is, let me go back to white. The highlight will go here, but the lighter area of the eye itself will be at the opposite side, on the opposite side here. So this is what we're going to do with his eyes. The dark is behind the highlight, and then this side opposite the highlight will be the lightest. Let me explain more with some more colors. So here will be dark, and then here will go lighter. So you see now how it's starting to look 3D-ish, kinda. So this is what we're gonna be doing for his eyes. Let me go closer here. And remove this. Delete. Let's go blue here. I'm also trying to preserve some of the colors that I already used on the paper. Don't want to go cover everything. So the dark go there because the highlight will be here. Go lighter over here. And go even lighter in short strokes. Just use a smaller brush here to define the eye again. Okay, then go white. Do this. I'm using the shortcuts on my keyboard, but I didn't mean to select everything. So here, because the light is coming from this direction, so try. Okay. Okay, much better. Maybe I can go lighter on this side again. How do you like him apples? Okay, pay some attention to his teeth. No, this is too big. Still big. Okay, let's see now. We want to color the side of his tooth. It's still in the shadow, so I don't want it to be too light. I guess this is enough. Let me do his lips. Nose. So for his ears. And let's add a lighter tone. Okay, how about this? Let's go orange, more orange. So this is before the original that I took a photo of, and this is after. I'm gonna sign my name. Okay, now I'm gonna sign. Hey, this is it for this video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram and on my Facebook page. Let me know what you think of this video, if you have any questions, and see you next time. Ciao.